It's your favorite Canadian foodie sisters, and we are exploring Revelstoke on this episode. You wouldn't believe the quirky, unique things to do and the amazing food scene, and I can't wait to show you around, so let's get into it. Located only 2.5 hours from Kelowna, it was a great, quick road trip with lots of fun stops as we traveled through the North Okanagan and Shuswap region. Or if you're coming from the coast, it's about an 8-hour drive from Vancouver. Or if you're coming from Calgary, you've got little over 4 hours ahead of you. Revelstoke is home to the world's only inland temperate rainforest with towering cedar and hemlock trees. There's a bit of magic tucked away, which is why perhaps our first stop is such an unusual yet popular attraction, the Enchanted Forest. Founded by a couple in 1960 who made and cleared everything by hand, the Enchanted Forest is now home to over 350 folk art figurines. Whether you find them unsettling or whimsical, it is a hit with weary traveling families wanting a space to stretch their legs and maybe climb a crooked treehouse. There are so many little fairy tale references throughout the hike, but what I loved was how it brought us into this special rainforest to hike and watch the light pierce through the canopy high above us. While the kids were marveling at the little scenes, I was loving the spaces in between. Three Valley Gap Chateau in Ghost Town was really one of my favorite moments during our visit. Located just outside Revelstoke, Three Valley Gap is located on the Three Valley Lake. We had plans to stay at the Three Valley Gap Chateau, but it being at the end of July, and since the resort offers no air conditioning, we opted for the Revelstoke Sutton Place. But we would consider a stay next time earlier in the season. However, if you do stay here, you do get a discount on admission into the ghost town located behind the hotel. The ghost town is suited with old automobiles, old train cars to wander, schoolhouses, saloons, jailhouses, and so much more from the 1800s. The gold rush had many calling this area home, and when it went bust, so did these little communities. Many of the buildings have actually been saved or brought in from ghost towns and communities in the surrounding areas. There's a mini train that tours through a swamp area passing an ancient tree. Between you and me, you can skip this portion if you don't have small children. It's not a must. The entire visit, though, it makes for a haunting and educational visit for the kids, getting a glimpse of how people used to live. I was really surprised how much my kids loved their visit to the Revelstoke Railway Museum. You can tour the rail cars, peek into what life was like for a train conductor, and even work a simulator for the cost of a toonie. That's $2 in Canadian language. It captures the history of the Canadian Pacific Railway from construction to the railway's continued use through Western Canada's challenging mountain ranges. Be sure to wave to your conductor as they pass by. This alpine coaster is suitable for ages 3 and up. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like, but top speeds are 42 kilometers down, and it is 1.4 kilometers of track. You can also get a video to capture your experience at the photo booth located at the end of the track in the Revelstoke Mountain Resort Village. There's lots to do in the Revelstoke Mountain Resort, from axe throwing and spas, but my number one thing to recommend is the Revelation Gondola. In 20 minutes, you climb 3,820 feet. I've been to the gondola in Whistler, and this was by far the steepest vertical climb to the summit I've ever experienced. Head to the top, and after 2 gondola rides up, enjoy a beer, hiking, and of course the views. It may have a short season, but this historic golf club is a must for novices and pros alike. With 9 or 18 holes of golf, it was super easy for us out-of-towners to book a tee time on their website. The scenery, along with the Columbia River, the mountain ranges, oh guys, you can't go wrong. Established in 1912 and becoming a force in 1924 after the World War I golf craze, you can golf up to 6,500 yards on a historic site. We were so impressed with the food scene of this little mountain town. Places like Quartermaster, Chubby Funsters, and a little food truck in the Revelstoke Mountain Village made us crave to go back. There's so much more to explore. In fact, Taryn and I are determined to return to do our series of 24 hours of eating in. Check out more of our series by checking out the recommended videos in the description below.
It's taking us under any fire will stoke. Find the answers that hide.
The downtown scene in Revelstoke is super energetic and supportive. You really get the feeling of the community as they emerge to check out the live music held during Revi Music Live, which includes 58 days of live music during the summer nights. We loved exploring the fun things to do in Revelstoke, and we hope you click that subscribe button to check out our next video where somebody gets engaged.
Lay back afternoon chills. Eastside dad's getting lost in story.